A beautiful poem. As the night concluded and we made it to the bedroom, I then told her to do one thing, to take everything off. She laughed but still complied, and as I counted each piece of clothing that hit the floor, I counted my blessings right along with them. And as the last stocking fell, I told her to lie back on the bed. As she did, she reached for the covers to hide herself from the same eyes that seen her so many times before. I swear, I cursed the name of every man, woman, child, magazine, video, song, or whatever else that ever made her feel like she wasn't one of the most beautiful women on this ungrateful planet. As I pulled back the covers and reminded her that I'd seen all of her before, Finn jokingly asked, or have I? New guy left title to a mark somewhere, huh? She laughed and said no, and finally allowed herself to get more comfortable. As she lay there with a rather familiar smirk on her face waiting for my next move, I imagined she was thinking she knew what I had in mind. Then I walked out the room, came back, but not with traditional condom packages. This time I brought back paint, canvas, brushes, and an easel. Seeing the look of, "What do you think you're doing?" written all over her face, I told her, "I'm going to make a portrait of you." She laughed, and after the playful routine of her saying no, me saying yes, her saying no, me saying why not, her saying because I don't want you to, me saying please, she relaxed and decided to go along with it. I then set everything up, turned on some mood music, turned off the regular lights and only left the black one on. I could feel the question on her face without even seeing it. "Okay, you're going to make a portrait of me without the lights on. Interesting. Trust me, I know what I'm doing," I said out loud. I was lying, but that's okay. So as she was lying there for the next few minutes, I sat and watched her. Just watched her. Then finally I closed my eyes, and I saw the vision of her soul light up the room. And with eyes closed, I recreated the best I could. Brown, black, red, green, blue, yellow, and orange were all needed and used. As about 30 minutes passed, I can tell she was getting anxious, so I said I was almost done. She then said, "You never told me you could draw." I then said, "I can't. I'm not that type of artist." I then turned the canvas around and showed her the image of her. The look of bafflement on her face was not surprising, since all that were on the canvas were words. Brown ones for her skin, black ones for her hair and eyes, red ones for her passion, green for her ambition, blues for her mellow peace of mind and her coolness, other blues for the sadness she showed me when life gets her down, vibrant yellow ones for her spirit, orange ones to describe her aura. But nonetheless, all that were on the canvas were words. But I swear, it was the spitting image of her. I recreated her in her entirety, not just her face or her body, all of her, the best way I could, in the dark, with my eyes closed, staring directly at her until she finally felt comfortable enough to stop hiding and let me see all of her. And you only need your eyes to create what you see on the physical level, but a person is more than that. Mind, body, heart, and soul. Just talking to her showed me her mind. Just looking at her, I saw her body. But to see her heart and soul, I had to cut off the lights, close my eyes, give my mind a vacation, and let my heart and soul take over my body and create the woman in front of them, like they saw her. So I drew her a poem of her. Not only the most beautiful poem I've ever written, but also the most beautiful poem I've ever seen, because I've never seen her on paper before. Aw, that was sweet, thank you. And expect a response, because she isn't into poetry like I am. Now, normally my artist ego will want to throw the poem in the trash after hearing such a comment. Her saying that is like going up to Michelangelo after he finished the 16th chapel ceiling and telling him,
"Hey, that's a nice picture. It's pretty."
But the poet in me repressed those vain artist feelings, cause this poem wasn't for her. It was a present to me. Remember, my eyes were closed, my mind was on vacation, so I didn't read it until it was finished. So as she read it, not understanding the beauty of it, not understanding the beauty of her, a tear fell as I got to each line, because my mind didn't know just how beautiful she was until my heart and soul drew her picture. After that night, I put the poem right above my bed, so wherever she may be, I can go to sleep and wake up to the most beautiful woman I've ever seen looking back at me. And I entitled the poem, "Portrait of," please insert your name here. Thank you.